Yo, what's going on, Guardians? My name is Xcalion, and in today's video we are going to go over my thoughts on the Trials Lab experience, as well as just a pseudo life update so that you guys are aware of kind of what's going on right now with the life and with the channel and stuff like that. So to open up, Trials Labs. Now, this is different than what I believe everybody expected. And I believe what it was that everyone expected was there would be two separate playlists. We would have the standard Trials playlist, and then we would have the Labs playlist. Kind of like what's happened with Crucible before. There's been a separate tab for Crucible Labs. We assumed that there would be a tab for Trials Labs, but actually there was just the one playlist, Trials Labs, for everyone to play this week. And the map is Wormhaven, and the Labs playlist is Capture the Flag, basically. And what that amounts to is that at the initial spawn, beginning of the game, there's you spawn on both sides, and on Wormhaven, the spawns are A and C. You know, your standard A and C spawns for control. And think of those as your regular control zones, A and C, that's where those are. And then there's the neutral zone, which is not the typical B zone, it's above where the B zone is, up on the upper deck, where people, you know, play up there. And I liked that more than I think if it was on the standard B zone. I think that made a lot more sense. It was able to get, you were able to get better angles there, and it made a lot of sense. Now, there were a lot of things about it that did not make sense, and that being that it didn't seem very consistent with the way that the capture spawn worked, right? The flag mechanic, right? The way where it spawned, it didn't always seem super consistent. Now, I understand it now, I think, but the way it works is if the team that loses, if they spawn on C side, then the flag spawns on C side, and about 30 seconds after the round starts, they can capture it. But the point is, they basically have more time to get set up and get ready for the enemy team to come in and take it, right? Now, what you would think would happen is whatever team is, losing, it spawns on that side. But the way it works is whatever team lost the round, it spawns on that side. So say my team is up 3-1 and the other team, we win round 4, we're up 3-1, the flag spawns on the enemy side, and then let's say they win the next round. That means that they're now down 3-2. What happens is the flag still spawns on our side and not on their side, like you would think it would, right? But then let's say that they win the next round and it's tied 3-3, then it spawns neutral. So it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense the way that it works. I don't know. It seems like if the game is tied after the round, then it always spawns neutral. But otherwise, the team that loses, it spawns on their side. And I think that there just needs to be a little bit more consistency there. Basically, whatever team is losing, that's where the flag needs to spawn, right? Now, I don't care which team won, at that point in time. Whichever team is losing, that's where it needs to spawn. And if it's tied, then it needs to spawn neutral. The other thing that kind of is a little weird is the fact that even after you kill, or if you eliminate all three, that's the way it works, right? You can either capture the flag or you can eliminate the opponents. If you eliminate the opponents, you can still capture the flag and get a healthy amount of super energy that way. And it's more super energy than you get for a standard kill, right? It's a good bit. It's about a quarter of a bar about. And it seems just a little bit too much. I think that they need to kind of work on that a little bit. If this is going to be something that they look at going forward. Now, I believe that the next Trials week, now again, that won't be this week. We have Iron Banner this week, and they won't have Trials on Iron Banner weeks, which I like. I love that. I think that keeps the playlists nice and healthy. But whenever we do get it back, I think it's going to be standard Trials. I don't think we're going to do another Labs experience. And then, let's see what we get whenever we do get it. Now, I know a lot of people weren't really a fan of this actual mode, but I will say this. I think that the games went by a lot faster. I think the cards went by a lot faster. And while my team was steamrolling, my understanding is there were a lot of other people that were able to, not get 5-0 quite as much. So I think overall, I like it a lot, more than standard Trials. But I think that's, dependent upon, some of the other players. But one other thing about it is they waited until 2 days, Sunday at reset, to enable the flawless pool. And I think that's honestly the best way they could have handled it. Give everybody what they want for half the weekend, right? Like, you got 2 days where there's no flawless pool and 2 days where there are. I think that's a pretty good idea. Moving on, guys, the life update. So 2 weeks ago now, I was on vacation with the wife. We had a hell of a good time. Just the two of us, no kids. We have 6 kids, so just the two of us getting away, it was magical. It really was. And one thing that's super memorable that we did, we've been married for years now, but we're both really bad about wearing our rings. So what we did was we actually got matching Hidden Leaf Village wedding band tattoos. And I'll put an image here. And it was super cool. We really enjoyed it. We something that we both really like. We both really like the Naruto, and we like what the Village Hidden the Leaves stands for. So it was something really cool that we both really, really wanted. Now we came back on the Friday, and the following evening on Saturday, I messed my foot up pretty bad. Kind of looks like a break. I'm told it's a really bad sprain. There's no broken bone or fracture. But it looks like I have some torn ligaments. I'm getting an MRI tomorrow on Monday. And it's made gaming actually a lot harder than you would think. And I'm going to attach a couple of images here. Now, they aren't really for the faint of heart. One of them's okay. One of them is pretty gross. So, graphic warning just for anyone. And I'll put them right about here. Yeah, so, yeah, that's nice right there. It's lovely. Yeah, you can see the first image, my foot's kind of off whack, and the second image, it's nice and bruised all the way around, and it hurts a hell of a lot. But I'm okay. I'm managing it. The doc, they gave me some good drugs for this stuff. Just Tylenol, codeine. I'm allergic to NSAID, so I can't really take the good stuff, but it's okay. We're making do. But yeah, I'm still going to work, doing all that. Not the easiest thing in the world, but we're making it work. Yeah, so far as the Destiny content goes, I mean, guys, we're still moving up. We're at 275 subscribers right now, which is great. I'm uploading on TikTok now. I'm just gonna do some short clips on TikTok, and so far it seems to be working out. Gotten, upwards of 500 views on the 2 clips that I've posted so far. I think I'm gonna try to upload a few times a week. Yeah, and let me know, you guys, if you like that. It's just the LegendOfXcalion on TikTok. You can find me. I've got 2 clips posted so far. One is my epic spinny boy arc strider where I reflect some shots. The other one is that super epic throwing knife kill that I got in Trials the first weekend. So that's going to be it, guys. Just a quick update and my thoughts on Trials. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. It really does help the algorithm. And as always, Godspeed, my friends.
Haven't played in a while, so I'm going to play.
That's true. Love you, buddy.
I had a score.